Hello, Kodambagam guys. Hollywood is going through a very exciting phase as far as producers are concerned. So today the biggest news is that Pepsi Film Federation of South India, that is the trade body for all film unions, is now no more in favor with the Tamil Nadu Film Producers Council. The council has decided that they don't want any more Pepsi. They are going to start their own Pepsi, their own union. So that is one shocker. And the blame, they say, lies squarely in the hands of R.K. Subramani, president of Pepsi. But beyond all that, there is another circular or there are statement that has been issued by another body of Tamil film producers called active producers. The other one I think is inactive and they don't need units because they're inactive. Now these active producers say that to the media, please leave our dead people alone. If any of us are dead or anybody from the film industry is dead, please don't come with your cameras for the funeral and disturb their eternal peace that they have after death. As it is, those who are permanent and suffered a lot of torture at the hands of you people, now they are dead. Please don't disturb them. Please leave them like that. Please don't climb onto their coffin and take close-up shots. Please don't disturb their kith and kin. Go very near their face and take a close-up of a tear coming out from the eyelid. Such kind of creative work, please don't do it at the place of death. Please keep your cameras away. Come and mourn and cry, weep, and join us in this solemn occasion. But please don't cover our death. That is a fervent plea from the active producers. They are not bothered about units, they are bothered about life after death. So, what happens to their mortal remains that are kept? They have gone that far and thought about it. So, that is the 2 points that is plaguing the industry. The third one was that whether our not Tara, AK, good, bad, or ugly, will release in Kerala because the Kerala producer Gokulam Gopalan was facing a raid. His house in Chennai was raided, and they say they got some 1 crore. What a pity, some for a person who is doing some 500, 600 crore business daily, 1 crore rupees. Too bad. There's some leakage somewhere, I think. Anyway, he had bought good, bad, and ugly for Kerala distribution. But today morning, we AK people, that is people who love AK for his very sweet smile, was relieved because Gokulam Gopalan was last yesterday night attending a meeting, public meeting in Badagara, Kerala, and he seems to be in his elements. And he told the media that all the documents have been given. ED people are very happy. In fact, not only that, ED people waited for him to come. Though he was late in coming to the office, they waited and they questioned him. He gave all the answers. They are very happy. But I don't know why the DD people, spoiled sports, they issued a statement saying that he has taken money from foreign people and he doesn't have license like FEMA and things like that. It is all very petty. He says that see, all those people who are given are wives of people who are abroad. So if my wife is in India and she is giving money to Gokulam Gopalan's chit fund, how can it be called money from abroad? I am giving it to my wife. The moment my wife gets it, it becomes Indian money. That money she is giving it to whoever she wants in India. So how can you need FEMA license to get my wife's money to put in the chit fund? That is what Gopalan says. So that kind of very convincing reasons Gopalan is there. Anyway, Govalan had been in this business for quite long time, but just after Imran, this raid came, so people immediately jumped to say that it is because of Imran. ED is not that mad, guys. They are not bothered about Imran and Imran's equal and all. They're not at all bothered. Now the next Prithviraj also got an income tax notice. Yeah, I also get an income tax notice. Then my auditor and my was handling that thing. They will send a reply, and if needed, they also go and sit there and talk to those IT officers. Then there is a dispute. This can be cut. This cannot be cut. You have to pay it. That goes on. How can that you can say that because I did something against the government that I was given IT notice? Nothing like that. What is there for me to do against the government? But I got IT notice because of that. What to do? In a part, anybody who is paying tax will get it. Even if you don't pay tax, also you will get IT notice. Somewhere or the other, somebody would have given you money. Their fellow would have put your name there. They will send you IT notice. So that kind of thing happens. It is not to be blamed. Now, I think getting back to the Tamil Nadu scenario, it seems that Manoj Bharati, son of Bharati Raja, he passed away. His body was taken from Chetpet flat to his father's house in the outskirts of Chennai. That area is one of the very VIP areas. You have Vijay, Sivakarthikeyan, so many people in that neighborhood, all bungalows. So his body was lying there. So it seems some cameraman of a channel, I don't know whether he was trying to prove a point, I believe. So that glass case was there on the table, and it seems he climbed onto that glass casket and took his camera and put it close to on from the glass top itself. He laid on the top and put the camera onto the Manoj's face, took a close-up shot. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. What a work. After that, I think then it seems that he or I don't know, one of his colleagues, it seems Manoj's wife was sitting inside in a room. And then it seems Surya came and paid his last respects and went to meet her. That time this guy went inside and then took a very close shot of that Manoj's wife crying, tears falling from the eyelids. Such creative works were done at that time. But our Tamil producers, active producers, are very unhappy. They say, no, this is not the time to show your creativity. Please don't disturb us. Hereafter, if anybody is dead and their body is kept for public this thing, to see, you please come and see it and go. You're free to do that. But please don't do all this creative work with our brothers' bodies hereafter. So if you hear any death news, don't come with your cameras. Just walk in, pay your respect. If you want, keep a wreath and go. No more of your camera tricks here. Leave us alone. Leave our dead people alone. That is the call. So that has to be now. We have to see how it is going to be implemented. So these producers always get this, hypersensitive when it comes to media coverage. I don't know why. Because every language they are clamoring for coverage, but here they are trying to push away coverage. I don't know what is the reason. But at the same time, they call 150, 200 cameramen and 500 journalists and all that. I don't know. So anyway, they always have this, kind of standard. So that is one aspect of it. So coming to that, I don't know. Maybe they might, like you find that, this vans that are taking the coffins, you see the writings on that. The what is that, it what is the royal right to heaven, best place ever, world's preferred service, and all is written on those vans that take that thing. And moment your name is immediately loaded onto the van's running scroll. There is thing, the photograph is flashed. I think they have even facilities to do that, clips. If you give them clips about that person's past films and things like that, whatever, that also they will run. and that all that Panda is there, big ones. So along with that, now I think active producers might ask those people that you keep a bouncers section so that if any of these fellows camera guys want to come and try their creativity, just throw them out, no problem. But the thing is that what these people don't understand is that very very no, I mean, not even celebrities, I would say. They are known people, but not the kind of what you say celebrities. Those people are actually, after their death, have got so much of coverage from YouTube people, YouTubers, that these people have become celebrities after their death. I'm surprised there are small time actors, but they are, because they are small time actors. Normally, in earlier times, it would have been dismissed with just one column news in a newspaper, or channels would have just put it in a scroll. Beyond that, nothing. No, they were not gone to their house. But these YouTubers are going there and they are striking gold, like, because these small time people have got good friendly relationship with the big guys. That is the big VIPs in filmdom. That these people come to their house and pay their asses, because that gives them content to the YouTubers. Like in case of Manoj, of course, he is son of a great director. So next door we had Vijay. Sivakarthikeyan, I think, was not in town, but Vijay came with his bodyguards. So none of these camera people tried any creative tricks. So, but these YouTubers have given actually very good coverage to the small time film actors and technicians. That people have come to know that, oh, this is the people. But we have seen them on screen, but we might not know them by name. Even if we know, we are not going to. But the media would have just ignored them in early days. But YouTubers have brought them back to life after that. The coverage is so good that we come to know, okay, and then they are what kind of good relationships they had with the people. Because one case I would say is Miles son. It is a case, if you see the coverage, you generally realize that Miles son is such a great person. So anyway, this is the latest on Codywood. Let us see whether new union comes and what happens if anybody dies. Whether the YouTubers will run away or they will get beaten up by bouncers. Till then, goodbye.